Welcome in everybody to another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we do always start the show by being transparent and I did have a System Saturday show and I didn't have a show yesterday, but System Saturday with the members, we did talk about a lot of good stuff. I wish I got to the window with a lot more, but the one play we did have that we got to the window with was a winner, Sixers and I forget who it was, but it was a Sixers game under, I believe. And yesterday had the over in the Raptors and Warriors, and that one was a comfortable, nice, easy over. So back to back winning days. Let's try and roll that into this week. Let's take a look at the comment section. Nathan getting back to being first out there. Appreciate you tapping in, Nathan. And bright and early, ready and waiting for the show. Appreciate that. Set the line at 5 minutes. Hey man, my watch right here. Yeah, KC lost some money. Boofer said no excuses today. See what happens? Hey, I love the chat, man. What up, S. Dot Warrior? See, I think Torse says ski in white Lakers shirt. Close. Purple Lakers jacket. Close. Uh, guys asking about the over. Steaming up in 6.5 minutes. Hey, under betters. There goes Ronell. Ronell knows. He said under. I love this chat, this show. We know how to have a good time, and that's a good part. I mean, that's a big part to me, at least. Of we do this every single day, so we can't come here and do this every day and be bored to death. We gotta have some fun while we do it. Hello, Tasha. What up, Brian H? People surprised, yeah. Yeah, sharp money was on the under. Public public gets cleaned up today. All you overbetters. No Rob today, Eddie. What up, Sean? And everybody's just surprised we on time. I think everybody's rolling in late here. I told you guys I'm gonna do better this year, man. Wham Bam reminding everybody to hit the like button. Much appreciated because it helps the show. And Bryce Miller here says, hit it because I was early today. How about that? I'm early, back on track as far as the resolution for this year. And we'll keep it going. So we'll go in rotation order like we always do. But before I get to NBA, while I let people still tune in, we did get some NFL playoff action now. And this is where I really like to start to get involved. And these are just going to be initial looks. I'll look through it throughout the week. I'm not going to go too in detail. I just want to tell you guys the direction that I'm looking at the beginning of the week. And I'll see. Maybe I can get some people to come on and talk some football with me throughout the week. Let me know in the chat who you guys would like for me to talk football with. I have some people in mind, but I want to give you guys what you guys want as well. So for me, I just really trust, for playoffs for me, I like to try to back the better quarterbacks. And there's a few quarterbacks on here on teams who haven't looked the best this season, but I just have a whole lot of faith in those guys. And Stroud is one of those guys. So Houston, I know money keeps coming in on Cleveland, open 1.5, it's up to 2.5 or 3. I would want to bet on the who I think is the better quarterback in that game. And they're at home, it looks like there. So I would be looking towards Houston, some way, shape, or form, trying to put my money on them. Miami and Kansas City, straight up. I'm not a Tua believer. I like, I got faith in Mahomes. I know Kansas City hasn't looked the best. The Dolphins banged up with what Waddle and what was it, Mostert. I just, I have faith in Kansas City, especially at home. So that's, I'm trying to find reasons to back them. Pittsburgh and Buffalo. If my memory serves me correct, double digit favorites in the playoffs usually win and cover. Buffalo, I think, is the correct side in that game. What TJ Watt also banged up there for Pittsburgh. Dallas, Green Bay. I don't feel as strong about this, but I just say I like to try to find reasons to back Dallas at home. At home, they score a lot of points. I always think back to that Ryan Clark and who was it? Ryan Clark and I forget the other guy's name, but he's on that show with them. He was a quarterback too, but they kind of broke it down why Dallas is so much better at home than on the road. And I just got that in the back of my mind. So if Dallas puts up points like they usually do at home, I find it hard for Green Bay to keep up. That's just my thought process. Rams in Detroit, I kind of feel the same way about Detroit as far as at home. I don't have any numbers to back it up. It's just my feel as far as Detroit over the years, even when they were bad, I feel like they were just a lot better when they're at home. And they've been really good this year. I just don't want to step in front of how hot they've been, and they're at home. So lean towards the Lions there. And Philly and Tampa Bay, this is where it gets a little bit tough. I- Philly's been playing like trash. I just really don't have a whole lot of faith in. Like, I don't want to bet on a team that's been playing so terrible and then go in the playoff and what they're just supposed to return to the form that they were from the beginning of the season. I just don't think that way. I think Mike Evans can have a huge game the same way he's been having a huge game in the past few weeks. And if he does that, it'll be up to Philly to respond. And it's just a lot going on in Philly, in the locker room, etc. I don't think I could lay with Philly. And I think it's pretty telling for Philly to come in this game -2.5 only. So sum it up: Houston, Kansas City, Buffalo, Dallas, Detroit, Tampa Bay. That's the way I'm thinking initially, and I'll try to find ways to back up my thoughts as we get through the week. Let's take a look at what you guys think here in the chat, and then we'll move over to NBA. Let's see. Says that's Huskies purple, go dogs. I got no, I have no opinion, nothing about the college football game, nothing from me. Let's see. Any comments here? Me off also thinking about those Texans. Bryce says Cowboys need to be in teasers. Yeah, I didn't even think about teasers. I just initially was thinking about who to back. But yeah, I guess you could pair them with I'd probably pair them with Tampa Bay. Cowboys and Tampa Bay. Cowboys and Tampa Bay or Cowboys Buffalo. Wouldn't be mad at either of them, but probably Cowboys and Tampa Bay if you're doing a teaser. For me, just my initial thoughts. Haven't, put anything in at the window yet. Just trying to let you guys know early the ways that I'm trying to find to back. Thomas giving you some college action says he likes Washington tonight. What up, Nucky? Appreciate you tapping in. Let's keep going. Dylan says Browns defense not the same on the road. I'd like to hear that. Daryl says CJ is my guy, but that Cleveland defense. So two conflicting statements right there, back to back. Tasha thinks it'll be Chiefs versus Ravens in the AFC Championship. Munaf agrees that the Bills are a good teaser option. Ronell likes Dallas team total over. I think I can agree with that. Let's see. Daryl also thinks Tua is going to throw a pick in the nasty weather. See what Bryce says here. Houston, Cleveland, only 1 point adjustment going from Davis Mills to CJ Stroud. If you see three, it has to be automatic. Cleveland defense home road splits are also astonishing. Good stuff. A couple people liking Lions here. Sean Evans says team total. Wham Bam with some injury info there. Raven Ron, not a believer in those Eagles. Rydell likes that game under. Ricky Bobby says hit the like button. It should be way more likes. Appreciate you, Ricky Bobby. And definitely helps out the show if you guys could do that for me. Let's see. Casey says both Tua and Mahomes going to throw a pick, parlaying both together. Tomorrow, like the Browns. His Browns defense is tough, and Flacco has playoff experience. I think the moment will be too big for Stroud. We shall see. We shall see. I got faith in Stroud. Wham bam. Wham bam likes Michigan -5. So Torres with the Chiefs. Brandon says Cowboys should win going away. David Holloway's best bet is the Eagles, though. A lot of different opinions here. A lot of different opinions on these games. A lot of people liking Michigan as well. So good stuff for football. think it's about that time for us to move on over to hoops. So let me get my odds screen in order. Switch back to NBA. And like I said, we go in rotation order like we always do. First up, we will go 527, 528. Chicago Bulls heading into Charlotte to take on the Hornets. Opened up. Bulls minus 6.5. Now looking at sixes pretty much everywhere. Total open 216.5. Consensus is 215.5. As low as 215 at Bet Online. Injury report. I will hit the refresh button here. So for the Bulls, I'm seeing Zach LaVine, Williams, and Vucevic all game time. Only Vucevic is probable. And then Caruso, also game time decision. Torrey Craig is going to be out here. For Charlotte, it looks like LaMelo, Gordon Hayward, Frank Ntilikina, PJ Washington, and Mark Williams all will be out. Cody Martin, game time decision. So, um, for some reason, I forget what I saw earlier, but I saw something that made me think that Levine was actually not going to be in the lineup. Both of these teams, though, they did just play not that long ago. Both teams on 2 days rest, and the Bulls did win that game by double digits. We'll see if they can do it again here tonight. If I look at last 5 game stats, they always, I mean, they all favor the ones that I care about. They favor the Bulls as far as offensive rating, defensive rating, rebound percentage. So it's tough for me to lay like this with the Bulls on the road. I just don't think of them to be laying this kind of number, but they just won it by this margin. So Bulls 7-0-1 versus lesser competition. When I say lesser competition, I mean less than 45% win teams. They've also covered 13 of their last 18 games. Hard to go against the Bulls in this game. From a total perspective, I think I agree with the total coming down. Like I said, these teams just played. It was a little bit higher. The market opened this game a little bit lower. If you know, you know. You know, market's moving that number down for a reason. So neither team really playing with pace lately. Last 5 games, both bottom five, and also last 5 games, both bottom five offensive rated teams. We look at the defense, top 10 defensive rated team. Bulls have gone under 8 games in a row. Charlotte has gone under 9 of their last 12 games. These teams have gone under their last 6 meetings. I think the total is moving in the right direction. So either the Bulls or the under. I think the under is a bit safer in that matchup. So let's take a look at the comments and let's see what you guys think about that game. What up, Nets Bets? Markel says, damn, the chat is rocking today. We always rocking in the chat. That's why I love it. The best chat right here. Nesbet's also coming in saying he likes the Bulls. Top play for him. One of his 2 plays. Says nothing changes from Friday. Bulls offense was mid, but defense was great. Hornets too thin, and Bulls match up well. Says they're gonna smack him up right again. Ronald Bratton Jr. He knows what to do. Says if you know, you know. Under. Let's see. And that's what I saw here. Levine downgraded with illness. That must be what Munoz was talking about there. Jamrock Kicks asking about Hornets team total under again. Can't talk you off. Cannot talk you off. Brian thinks Charlotte first quarter. I have no reason to talk you off or talk you on of a first quarter. Didn't look specifically into that for this game. Les Dan says he loves the Hornets here at home. Torres disagrees. He likes the Bulls. Ronell says Hornets not going to put up much points tonight. Says team total under. And Daryl reminding us that the Bulls have gone 7 out of 7 in the first half against Charlotte. So good stuff on this game. A lot of different opinions, but I told you the way I like it. Chat has a lot of different opinions. They like it. A couple more nuggets here from other games. David says McNeese minus 19 college basketball complete mismatch. Appreciate you sharing. And looks like Itachi dropping some trends before we move along. Conference or since 2021. Conference home dogs off a 5 game road trip. 5-14. Yeah, I think that was another thing too, right? So off a 5 game road trip, first game back home. flat spot, flat spot for these Hornets. So good stuff there, Tachi. Maybe some another reason for people to back the Bulls. Let's keep moving. We have five more games on the slate. Next one up, we have 529, 530. Boston and Indiana opened up Boston -3. Hasn't really moved. Total open 243.5. And that has moved. It's up as high as 247. Injury report for these teams. I see Jason Tatum out and Sam Hauser out. For the Pacers, Bruce Brown looks like a game time decision. So does Isaiah Jackson and also Andrew Nimhart. So these teams also just played, and this total open lower. Um, and it makes sense because the injury news. I I see it climbing back up though. I mean, I don't. This is another if you know you know under, but I don't know if I feel as strong about this one as the last one. You look at the way both of these teams have been playing. I mean, last five games, number one and number four in pace. Both top 10 offensive rated teams. Both teams shoot the three very well this season, top 10. Why do I want to go against it? Pacers have been going under a little bit more lately, playing a little bit better defense, but I just feel uncomfortable with the pace that these teams play at to play this game under. So I guess I'll just leave the total alone. I look at the side. I mean, I get Tatum is out. They've just been playing good basketball, minus just getting destroyed or getting, they were down by three, what I think at the end of the third quarter. So I don't want to say destroyed. I know the final score looks like they're destroyed, but they've covered six of their last seven games, 4-2 as a home dog. Boston only 6-9-2 as a road favorite. They have covered nine of their last 13. My thought is like Boston in that last game was coming to send a message because Indiana beat them in that in-season tournament game. But, you know, playing again in this short time, like the message is already sent. Are they coming here to send a message again? I don't feel that way. So I think the Pacers, I think the Pacers can be in this game. I think the Pacers can win this game too, but I'm not quite sure I have it in my pocket. Just telling you guys how I like it, how I view the game. So next, or my bad, not next game, but let's take a look at the comments. Says, can someone talk me off the Pacers in this game? I don't know. I mean, the line is making me look like think the Pacers are the right side. Nucky says leaning towards Pacers plus 3.5. All these, can you talk me off? We all liking the same thing. Says money line and team total over for the Pacers the way he's looking. I don't know that I necessarily want to fade the Celtics defense. I'd probably just be betting on the Pacers if I bet the game. Riza asking about the under. We just talked about that one. Brad knows. Raven Ron also thinks the Pacers. SKJR says Pacers have been playing much better defense lately. I agree. Dylan likes the Pacers and the under. It's tough to correlate those two, but I get it. I absolutely do. Justin, good job getting that great number. And Brian says Pacers didn't shoot that well last game. I think they do better tonight. That's a great point. They only put up 101 points. I think they shot like 18% from three. I would expect them to shoot a little bit better, but I mean, with that said, Celtics defense is very capable of holding teams down like they did in that game. Avery, one of our contrarian bettors here, says Celtics minus 141. Doesn't want to touch the spread, but he feels like Celtics still the better team. Still likes all those other guys that they have out there. As long as they play defense, they should be able to still come out victorious. Got to sell Indiana right now, and I feel like the Celtics are due to come up on the road and regress a little bit at home. Have been a team that has let us know they care about playing at home because in previous seasons they haven't been putting on the best performance for their fans. Real DJ likes under 246. Right now, asking about first half under. I don't know that I'd like first half over full game. So if you like the under, I think, same for me either way. I don't have any reason to talk you off one or the other. Ronald Braden Jr. like in those Pacers. Nasty Nate to no surprise that Celtics smash. BJ likes the Pacers. Says his database is letting them know to back them. David says the Celtics first half has covered all three games. Match prediction says Ski been missing your show live. Love the Pacers money line for his best bet. Appreciate you tapping in. A lot of Pacer love today. Lot of Pacer love. So only would look towards them. Don't think I want to get involved with the total, and I will keep moving right along. We got four more games. Next one up, 531, 532. Oklahoma City, Washington Wizards opened up Thunder minus 11 and a half. They are now minus 11. Total open 244 and a half, and it's up as high as 247 and a half. Injury report here. Let me refresh. For both of these teams, I mean, this is rare. That's why I got to refresh it and just make sure. But I see absolutely nobody on the injury report. So, my bad. Bear with me for 1 second here. Boom, boom. So for this game, the first thing that comes out that stands out to me is all right. Let's just talk about this Wizards team. Wizards are 2-6 ATS their last 8 games. They're 5-9 as a home dog versus versus competition, which is greater than 55% win teams. They're 5-9. Looking at the Wizards and the games they've lost at home, 12 losses. They've only covered two of them. Uh, how does that? That doesn't make sense. Okay. So these home dog ones are games that they're winning outright. That's what that means. Okay. So these games that the Wizards are losing, they're losing by 15, a little bit above 15 points per game. And then we take a look at this OKC team. They've covered 8 of their last 9. I mean, 8 of their last 11. But they haven't been playing their best their last couple or last few. They do have the rest advantage 2 days to one. Um, Still, OKC is a superior team. OKC top 10 shooting and defending the three. Washington bottom 10 in both on the season. The red flag for me, OKC, I mean, I have to mention they are the better offense, the better rebounding team last 5 games. But OKC, the worst defensive rated team the last 5 games in Washington. That's a red flag. To lay double digits and you're the second worst defensive rated team in the league lately, that doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence. The usual OKC, yes. How OKC is looking lately, I guess I cannot get there. They do have the rest advantage 2 days to one, but that defense just looks terrible. So I look at the line, opened 11 and a half, down to 11, even coming down to 10 and a half at DraftKings and Bet Online. I think the Wizards are going to be able to hang in this game. I think the Wizards are the right side in this game. Let's take a look at what you guys like here. I think the Wizards, it's a fishy line. Very fishy line. And I really want to get there with the Warriors. Let's see. Brian H says Thunder 2 games started the game horrible. They start off quick this game. Likes the Thunder in the trifecta spot. Nets bet likes Thunder minus 11 and a half. Says when you lose back-to-back games, the doctor orders the Wizards. Washington, I like that. I like how you set that up there. Nets bets Washington 5-10 ATS at home, 9-5-1 ATS on the road. Off back-to-back losses, will dominate both sides of the ball tonight. Don't be scared. And that makes me think. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's been a while since I've done this. This comment just made me think of it. A little quick story time with Ski. I know a lot of people have seen what's going on with this Cat Williams stuff. So I was talking with my friends, and they were just talking about an old Bernie Mac clip where he was like, "Yeah, don't say your jokes around me, because I'll steal him. I'll let you know right now, I'm gonna steal him." That's what it made me think when I saw the doctor orders the Wizards. Like you might hear that from me down the line. So I'm letting you know. I'm giving you a heads up, that's best. And I gave you a shout out. I like the way you set that up. um, Let's keep going. Let's keep going down the comment section. Bitsy says Oklahoma City. Brian likes the Thunder first quarter. Says don't be afraid. They light them up. What up, VC3? Raven Ron liking OKC minus 12. M Scissor says numbers don't always tell the story. M Scissor, we didn't figure out that Friday deal. So I gotta go check back my DM. I know I hit you up, but got kind of busy the rest of the weekend. So I'll try to I'll remember to hit you back up. Ronell, first person I've seen says Washington first half. Oh, first person liking Washington today. John Evans says he likes SGA over 1.5 threes plus money. Nikki says I haven't ate my food yet. Casey said I want to get there with who? Did I say Warriors? I meant the Wizards. That's why Nucky said I haven't ate my food yet. Yeah, I haven't ate my food yet. You're right. Nucky knows. Nucky been around for a while. I meant the Wizards. I want to get there with the Wizards. What up, Flash? It's all right, man. Everybody has a little streak. We'll turn it around. The hot streak starts this week. It's all good, Flash. Um, let's see. Let's see. Nesbet's gonna be on Club Shay Shay next going that ski. Nesbet says we can share it. All right, let's keep going. I guess don't I've only seen one person. Lit Picks comes in and says Thunder trifecta. I've seen one person like the Wizards, so I'm kind of feeling like my boy Nucky. Everybody likes the Thunder tonight, huh? I feel like that line is a little bit fishy. I think I need to get involved with the Warriors. I really think I need to get involved with the. I keep saying the Warriors. It's hard for me to say the Wizards. That's what it is because I probably shouldn't be getting involved with them. They've kind of burned me a little bit. They've been playing poor, but the Wizards. I really want to get involved with the Wizards. Might not be for a whole lot, but I think they're the right side in this game. All right, next up, 533, 534. Houston and Miami. Opened up Miami minus 5. They're now down to a 4-point favorite. Total open 216.5. And this one is up to 220. Injury report. My eye screen is lighting up. I'm just trying to see what's going on there. For Houston, Dylan Brooks remains out. Oladipo out. Easton out. For Miami, Kyle Lowry is game time. So is Caleb Martin. And Jimmy Butler is out. Kyle Lowry is very likely to play. Caleb Martin is doubtful. So for this game, Miami does have the rest advantage, 2 days to one. Didn't these teams just play too? Am I overlooking another one of those on the system? Let me just glance here. If my memory is serving me correct, no, they did not just play. My bad. I'm not overlooking. So Miami has 2 days rest compared to one for Houston. We know home favorites with more rest than their opponent win about 72.5% of the time straight up. Miami, however, hasn't been a great home favorite, 5-7 ATS. Their last 5 games have all went under, although 4 of the last 5 at home have gone over. If I look at just last 5 game stats, they all favor Houston. Offensive rating, defensive rating, rebound percentage. This is a game I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the games, I like this one the least. I just don't have the strongest feel, but I would think Miami with the rest advantage, even without Jimmy Butler, I would think they can get it done. Am I going to put my money on it? I don't have a whole lot of reasons besides I just feel like. And if you want to look at it, like I said, home favorites with rest advantage wins 72.5% of the time. If you look at what the spread is, what the money line is, it still should be a good bet. But I don't think I'm not certain it's a winner, and it's pretty pricey. So if I look at it as far as just trying to place a good bet at the current number for Miami, I do think it is. That's what I'll say. Let's take a look at what the chat likes, what the chat is thinking here. Wham says, don't do it, Ski Wizards are weak as I feel you. Chris Bob likes Rockets Heat under 219 and a half. Let's see. Let's see. Nesbeth says he almost got there with Miami. End of the day, Rockets still have 3 road wins all year and not catching many points. He first came back, ended up being a stay away, but he leans the Heat. Let's see. What up, Top Set? And Chris Bob also sharing Hero over 22 and a half points. I think it's time for a water break. Water break. I apologize, but I need it. I'm dehydrated right now, so bear with me for a second. I'm gonna hit the mute too, because y'all. Asheville Rican says, "Gang, hit the like button to support OG Ski." Yeah, I know I was muted. I was muted on purpose. I was muted on purpose so I could drink my water. Let's take a look at a couple more comments here. That's that word says, "I know I owned an L on Miami last Friday, but I have to go back to the well and take the Heat first half. Third best first half ATS team in the NBA." He says, "Get in and get out with the Miami Heat." I want to say the Houston Rockets have been a really good second half team, not so much first half. And I'm just glancing here at the first half margin, middle of the pack for the first half. But yes, Miami is definitely up there, their top four. Avery, in agreement, says Heat -4. Give me the veteran team with more rest, and Rockets coming off a huge homestand. So we're in agreement here. The Heat should be the right side. Ricky Bobby likes Bam under his points. Darnell likes Sengun under points plus assists. A lot of under. So are we going under on the total or what? Flash throwing a little money line parlay together. Celtics, Bucks, Clippers. You already know. Munaf, he says I need to get a sponsor. Matt Porter coming in likes Miami first quarter, first half, but haven't gotten there yet. This card is tough. Another person liking Hero. What up, Michael B? Appreciate you. David Holloway reminding us that Heat are 8-2 their last 10 meetings. Rockets haven't beat them since 2019. Appreciate that. Kong Slip says Gatorade. Water sucks. It really sucks. Water sucks. I like water. That's all I drink. I drink water or I drink alcohol. Nothing, no in between. Cashville Rican sharing another player prop on chat. Yeah, you're right, Hank. I need to get that check from Fiji. Top set is in agreement with the BAM under, and we'll keep moving. 2 more games up. 2 more games left. Next game up. Utah and Milwaukee. Opened up Milwaukee -11.5, all the way down to -8. Total open 246.5. We're looking at 242 as a consensus. Injury report. I see nobody on there for Utah. Milwaukee will be without Lillard, Cameron Payne, and also Jay Crowder. So missing a point guard, a backup point guard, a lot missing for this Milwaukee team. I would expect that offense to suffer. I mean, both teams are playing with pace, second and third as far as pace the last 5 games. Milwaukee not playing a whole lot of defense. I um I think Milwaukee's going to struggle to score here. I look at both of these teams, even though they're playing with pace, they've been going under. Under 4 of the last 5 games for Milwaukee, under 5 of the last 6 for Utah. I think the total coming down is for a good reason. Obviously, Lillard out is going to help that because he doesn't play a whole lot of defense and he also is a shooter, a scorer. Utah has been playing good basketball lately. They've covered 7 of their last 9 games. And why? I keep talking about it because they're healthy. As soon as they got healthy, started playing great basketball again. Um, Categories I care about, they've been a better offensive rated, defensive rated, and rebounding team. Only way to look for me is Utah. It looks really easy. I know contrarians might be contrarian Milwaukee, but Milwaukee's on the cover one of their last 5 games. I don't want to lay with this team. Utah, only way to look here, and I think the under is the right way to go. Let's take a look at what you guys like. Sorry, Derek Miller, I can't give you a pick on this just because I would be giving you anything. I don't want to give you anything. I have absolutely no knowledge. You know what I know about Washington? Washington got the quarterback who said three guys on the interview. So, and Michigan has just been a steamroller all season. That's all I know. So why would I tell you to put your hard-earned money on something in that college football game? I'm not gonna do it. Not put my money on it. I'm not gonna tell you to put your money on it. Sorry, I can't help you out. Torres Smith over 20.5 points for Middleton. That's who he likes. Um, KC getting on Dane for his shooting. Says his shots are like turnovers. I agree. He's been very poor. Could be addition by subtraction, she said. Nesbeth says this is a tough game. Moved to 10.5 when Dame got ruled out and been dropping since. The defense will be better. Says he hates this game. Brian already got in with Utah plus 9.5. Top set says Jazz look like an easy pick. Sometimes the easy ones win, but I agree. Resisting, thinking about the under. I would agree there. Cashville Rican likes that Middleton over points plus assists. Says no Dame. Usage will spike, and he's been getting in his groove regardless. Here he goes. What did I say? Contrarian. Avery Smith likes Bucks -8. He says we're getting a vintage Bucks performance. I'm happy Dame and Payne not playing. That means the Bucks will lock in defensively, and Giannis calling out the whole organization. This is a get right game before the Celtics game on Thursday. So he says they're not looking ahead. They got 2 days to rest afterwards. This is a get right game. Interesting. Sean Evans likes Giannis over 35.5 points. Joe says Utah plus 9 all day. Brian H. sharing his opinion says believe in Michigan. Let's see. David Holloway says already bet Bucks -2 first quarter and -5 first half, but I do like Utah whole game +8. So he likes to get in and get out with the Bucks. A lot of different opinions here. We all agree that it looks really easy to take the Jazz. And I don't like taking the ass into the line. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, and Topset likes the under in the first quarter, first half. Thinks it'll be a slow start. Wonder what that is. What is the first quarter, first half? First quarter is 59.5. First half is 118.5. And the full game is 242. Interesting. I'll keep it moving from that game. We got one game left on the slate. That is going to be 5:37, 5:38. Looking at Phoenix Suns heading into LA to take on the Clippers. I guess I let it slide that time. Opened up Clippers -6. Now see 6.5 point favorites. Total opened up 227, and it's up to 230. Injury report: Clippers haven't really ruled anybody out yet. For the Suns, I'm already seeing Damian Lee out, Nasir Little, Eric Gordon, Bobo, and KD all game time decision. But KD is very likely to play, it says. So both teams on a back to back here. And I don't know why I just said that, but I just gotta verify. I'm pretty sure when I was looking at this game, I just want to make sure. Yes, Phoenix played Memphis yesterday. Okay, so both teams on a back to back, and only one team really had to travel. I mean, Clippers versus Lakers, same arena, same city. Phoenix has been traveling a little bit here, and now they're unrested. So I think that it's a very poor spot for Phoenix. 4-15 ATS their last 19 games for them. First game on the road, I believe, after a very, very long homestand and unrested, tired. I don't really want my money on this Phoenix team tonight. I know it's a back-to-back for the Clippers, but they've been playing really good basketball lately. They've covered 4 of their last 5. They've been doing nothing but just win, win, win. And I would only look towards the Clippers. I think that the Clippers handle business the more the game goes on. I think it's more of a defensive game. I don't think it'll be played with pace. I look at how both teams have been playing lately. Um, Clippers, the second slowest playing team in the league last 5 games, and Phoenix kind of middle of the pack. Both teams' defense has been trustworthy. I look at Phoenix; they've gone under 4 of their last 5 road games, which has been a while because they've been at home. Clippers have gone under 5 of their last 6 games in general. Under is 11-5-2 at home. Only would look towards the under. I disagree with the market in that regard, and I'm thinking the Clippers are that right side in this contest. Let's see what you guys like in the chat on the last game for today's slate. Raven Ron says over 230. Brian H says I got Clippers last night. Okay, good stuff. Got live cash. Jay Santos says I have a feeling pace drops when these two teams play back to back. He likes the under. Jamrock Kick says short travel though. Still travel. On a back to back is tough. Any travel is tough. David H likes first quarter Clippers. Brandon Saunders likes the under in this game. Says Clips 4-0 under last 4 home games. Torres Smith liking the Clippers. So does Chris Bob. Okay, watch this. Says Phoenix and defense doesn't belong in the same sentence. KC liking the Clippers. Itachi coming in with some trends. Going back to 2019, divisional home favorites are 11-2 ATS when both teams are playing third and four nights. That's a great ass stat right there, Itachi. Pardon my language, but I really like that stat. I really, really do. It makes me want to think about the Clippers a little bit closer. Tasha likes Clippers first half. Joe's in agreement with the under. Itachi sharing something else here. Going back to 2019, divisional road dogs off a 5 game homestand are 8-17 ATS. So one trend saying fade Phoenix, one trend saying back the Clippers. I like it. I like it. I like it. Cashville Rican says Booker rebounds plus assists over. Superman's asking, I think he's asking me, yeah, where do I look at my injury report? RotoWire. RotoWire is where I'm looking while I'm doing this show. BC3 says Clippers minus 6.5. That Warrior reminding us that Clippers are 3-11 against the spread, last 11 games following a loss. Interesting. Here comes Mr. Contrarian. Suns plus 6. Statement game for the big three. Simple. I was on Lakers last night. I think the Suns were looking forward to this one. They slept walking the fourth against the Grizzlies. All right. Thinks it's too many points. Superman likes to get in and get out with the Clippers first quarter. Markel says the whole world on the Clippers. Top set dropping his picks for today. SKJR leans towards the Suns, says they'll give you everything they got after last night's L. Plus Clippers L last week. A lot of interesting things being said in the chat. I might think about this one a little bit more, but I might think about it, but I'm leaning towards the Clippers there. Clippers are under. I get what you're saying about a statement game, but I don't think it's the best situation for them to do it in. In general, if these teams are just matching up a regular game, I would think it's a little bit too many points. But we'll see. I think we did a pretty good job. We've been on here for 45 minutes. We got a little bit of NFL talk about the wild card, and we got through the NBA slate for Monday. So now it is about that time. while I take a look down my list, I would appreciate it if you guys know what to do. Drop your best bets down there in the chat, and you know the rules. If you could put best bet next to your bet, so I can track it, and then only one or two best bets per person. We're not going to be doing three plus. So those are the rules. And chat is sharp. Make sure y'all pay attention. I will put them up on the screen before I give my best bet. Um, let's see. I'm getting some alerts here from different people. So I really want to make a couple things official here. I'm thinking about two games, and I just want to glance at one more thing before I make it official here on the show. So bear with me. Y'all go ahead and put y'all best bets down there in the show. I mean, in the chat. Sorry for the dead air time, but it is what it is. All right. I'm still in between two, but I like them both. So we'll see. Maybe I'll give them both. Maybe I'll give them both. All right. Let's see what the chat is looking at here. Oh, also, well, let's take a look at the chat first. So, best bet for Raven Ron. He's liking Hallie over 39 and a half, punch rebounds and assists. Cashville Rican says we need 9 more likes. Appreciate that. Hit the like button if you appreciate the show. Tomorrow likes OKC minus 11 and a half. Kong's Clips going with Michigan minus 4.5 and over 55 and a half. Says it's the biggest bet he's ever made. Flash also looks like he's liking Michigan, but he likes some halftime, full time prop. So they got to win at halftime and win the game. Got him at plus 110. Justin M says Michigan minus 5 is good money. Cashville Rican liking Jalen Williams, 20 plus points, plus 145 on FanDuel. Brian H going with the Thunder minus 4 in the first half. That's a pretty light first half compared to the full game. Sean Murphy likes Houston and Miami under 219 and a half. Jay Santos with Bucks over 242, Clippers under 230. David H looks like he's liking the Clippers. Ronell likes Shangoon under 26 and a half points plus assists. Robert Bratton Jr. likes the Clippers under 230. Avery Smith going with Michigan minus 5 and Suns plus 6. Those are his best bets for the day. Siete Catorce with his usual money line parlay, rolling with the Clippers and the Heat for today. Jeffrey Wilson says Middleton over 19 and a half points, and he likes the under in the Clipper game. Torres's best bets, he likes Michigan's Corum to score a touchdown and Washington's Penix over 1.5 passing touchdowns on a plus 102 parlay. Brandon Saunders with the Clippers under. A lot of people like that Clippers under. Top set is the first best bet I've seen for the Pacers. D Mills going with the Heat first half. A lot of opinions in the chat. I like it. I like it. I like it. I mean, and cap the cappers too. We come here. We know how each other cap. We're here every day together. Daryl sharing an NHL one tonight, like the Rangers money line, and he likes the Dallas Stars over 1 goal in the first period. Sean against everybody here. His best bet is the Huskies money line, and a lot of good best bets keep coming in the chat. I'm not going to be able to get through all of them, but shout out to Dream. Remind everybody to hit the like button. If you are watching this after the show, the replay is available. You can look at the chat. If you're on your phone, just go to the comment section and swipe it, and then you can look at the live chat. And if you're on your computer, it's in the top right, so you can get in and see all of these best bets from everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys doing that. For myself, I will promo today just because I've hit a couple of totals in a row. I'm feeling good. I have a best bet total for tonight. 4% play at wt.buzz. If you guys want to be involved with me, you can. I mean, all my work is there at wagertalk.com, and the link to my profile is in the description. best bet for the show. We're gonna go. We're going with the dog. We're absolutely going with the dog here tonight, and I have to do it. I have to do it. I'm gonna go with you. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with Washington. I know everybody's gonna say, "Oh my God," I have to go with Washington plus 11. It's a little bit of just a fishy line kind of deal, like I talked about earlier. And OKC has not been playing their best basketball. OKC is not playing defense. If you're not playing defense, how can I trust you to win by double digits? How? You're the second worst defense lately, and I need to expect you to win by 10 plus. I'm not gonna. I can't do it. I can only fade them. So if I'm on an island by myself, it is what it is. But that's my best bet for the show. Washington plus 11. This show, like I always say, absolutely nothing without the chat. I see you guys in the chat right now firing me up for my Wizards pick. We have a good time here. It's a lot of great information being shared, and we make money. So, best of luck if you tell. Good luck, everybody, on all of your action. And I will catch you guys again tomorrow. Peace.